Hold up while I look at my notes. So please hold. My name is Christine, aka the Social Gal. I wanted to let you know why I started YouTube. I've been compiling notes about whether or not I should start YouTube since probably sophomore year of college. And for those of you who don't know me, that was like 5 years ago. And I've just been trying to like not start it because I feel like it's played out, or I feel like honestly I'm not camera ready. Even though you can laugh at me because I got a ring light, I got a soft light, I got a camera, because of years of persuasion by family, friends from college, even friends from high school and middle school, telling me, you know what, you've already been doing like Instagram, you've already been grinding on that thing for so long, like why don't you start YouTube? And I've been saying no because like literally I hate editing videos. Let me just get that out there. Like I don't like it. I prefer creating the content. I don't necessarily like editing the videos. And shout out to my video editor, Marissa, for doing this for me and actually pushing me to do this. I'm a big fan of quick content. I'm a big fan of like content that just like comes at me rather than like sitting and like watching. So even like doing this right now, taking a video of myself talking to you with all of this like fancy equipment, it was honestly like kind of daunting and really boring at first, but then I realized what I'm doing this for, and that is I have given myself so many excuses in the past to not start a YouTube channel, and like I'm not even a cultural expert. I'm not, you know, I didn't go to school for this. I did not go to college in the Philippines. I don't even know what I'm doing.
Is this even worth it? Are you even gonna watch this? You know? And those things are still running, like those thoughts are still running in my head right now as I'm talking to you.
That is what we call imposter syndrome, ladies and gents and everyone who is watching. Imposter syndrome sucks. It sucks. It's the reason why I didn't start a YouTube channel for so long. Even though I went to school for media, entrepreneurship, public relations, how to speak to people is my job. How to speak to people well is my job every single day. Social media marketing is my job. And for me to not do this, for me to say I'm not equipped to do this, is absolute It's first, let's just get right down to it. There are a ton of influencers on YouTube. There are a lot of pranksters and singers and performers and just a lot more talented people than me that are on here. But I guarantee you, the majority of them are white. Yeah, and with white comes privilege, and with privilege comes very privileged type of videos that are only sort of reaching a certain type of audience and can allow that audience to actually relate to that. So for me, as a Filipina immigrant, I would watch YouTube videos, only realizing that I couldn't necessarily have those things at the time. I was an avid YouTube consumer or viewer for years in middle school and high school, but I didn't necessarily have the money to buy all the makeup products or the things that a lot of YouTube influencers at the time were showcasing in their videos. Secondly, I found it to be a little clickbaity, to be honest with you. There are a lot of YouTube videos on here, a lot of YouTube videos, of course, YouTube videos. I'm on YouTube. There are a lot of videos on here that are just product videos, and okay, good on them, like reviewing the products, but I'm not necessarily that type of person to look at product videos and that's all I do. My thing is, I've always wanted to live my life with purpose. And from the very beginning, and I mean the very beginning, as in when I stepped on the plane to immigrate to the United Kingdom as a 9-year-old child, I knew for a fact that my life would change and that it's either I sank or I swam, and I chose to swim. So throughout those years in between, I realized that, number one, there are not a lot of Filipino influencers out there who talk about Filipino culture in its entirety. And by that I mean, I don't just want to talk about pancit, lumpia, and johoy, and like all these funny things, and you know, honestly, stereotypical Filipino shit. Like, I want other people to know about Filipinos more than that. I want them to know about our culture and our history and our 400 years of colonization and the intergenerational trauma that has occurred because of that, and how we can move forward from that as people. Another reason is I'm here to fill a gap. I have noticed, like I said, that YouTube has a lot of white influencers, and I'm here to diversify the pool of influencers that are on here. I don't consider myself an influencer. I really don't. I consider myself as someone that is sharing her personal experiences with you so that you can hopefully learn a little bit, and I can hopefully learn a little bit from you when you tell me about your experiences as well. I'm not here to provide just product reviews or makeup videos or DIY videos, which I mean, I'll do that because I love DIY things, I love makeup, I love travel, I love lifestyle, I love all that. But in the center of it all, the core of this YouTube channel is for me to provide resources and insights into my experience as a Filipina living in the United States. But as a global citizen as a whole, I think because I am a daughter of immigrants, but I am also an immigrant. That is the difference. I think that my experience here in the US is not necessarily the same as second generation, third generation, fourth generation Filipino immigrants, even abroad, even in the United Kingdom when I lived there as a child, even with other children of immigrants. I think that there is a loss of culture that happens when we assimilate. And in other cultures, they are completely aware of what, well, for the most part, they are aware of where they come from, like the Italian Americans or Mexican Americans, and they still enjoy certain things about their culture that are just specifically theirs. What I found with Filipinos is that we are all about, oh, Pinoy pride and all that, but we don't want to talk about the culture of which we come from, because honestly, no one is talking about it. We can only talk about Pacquiao and Jokoy so much, you guys. There's so much to our culture we don't speak about that needs to be spoken about. And I'm here to do that. Last thing, kung nasa Pilipinas ka at pinapanood mo to at bata ka pa lang or matanda ka na, nandito lang ako para sa'yo. Kung kailangan mo ng advice or basta anything, inspirasyon, ganon, DM mo lang ako or PM mo ako or comment ka below and I will help. Nandito lang ako. So, you can make fun of my Tagalog. It's a little social. I mean, that is my name, Social Gal. Pero, down to earth naman ako at approachable. So, anything for you. Anything for any Filipino in the world. This is all for you guys. Thanks for watching this video. Like I said, like it. Tell your titas and titos and lolas and lolos, ates and kuyas and friends, kaibigan, dabarkats, lahat. Blah, 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 blah. Kahit yung Tagalog ko baluktot. Yeah. Let me know if there's anything you need. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Alright. Big ass hoops. Girl, you must have some big ass dreams.